Australia are developing a record that they won't be too keen on keeping. Over the last 3 years, they have lost the first test match of these tours against Samoa, Scotland and the British and Irish Lions. They'll be hoping to rectify that in the first test against the touring French side. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornf1akes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the June Internationals, the Summer Internationals for whatever part of the world you're in. And Australia are hosting the French side for this test series. Of course, all teams named in these matches are the teams used for these fixtures, so keep that in mind. The full 15s from both these sides making an appearance tonight. Australia, well, like I said, they'll be wanting to buck the trend here and get their first win for their first test of these series, and they've got some interesting selection decisions. Most contentiously, of course, is a 9-10 combo of White and Foley. It'll be interesting how that goes, and it'll be interesting how they pair up with Tamua and Kurandrani, and of course the always destructive Adam Ashley Cooper out on the wings. Folau makes his appearance at fullback, such a superstar, and the French are going to be on their game as new captain Stephen Moore takes over this Wallaby side. France, on the other hand, well, what team are we going to see from France tonight? Such a star-studded lineup of players, but this can be so awful and woeful some days of the week. Of course, they have one of the best players in the world over the last 12 months in Wesley Fofana, and they have, of course, been captained by Mas, the loose-head prop, who is going to become a fantastic player and a start of a bit of a legacy for him. It's a young French side as the top 14 final took place just last weekend, so missing out players involved in that, but it is still a very strong, very talented and very capable French team taking on the Wallabies tonight here at Suncorp for the first match of this test series. Let's get down for kickoff. The match is about to get underway. France will be the ones doing the kicking off here, and it is the iconic Michalak who will be doing those duties for France. Of course, playing in their home strip of the blue, not contrasting at all with the green and gold of Australia. And we are about underway. The ref has blown time on, and we are underway. Michalak kicks off. First test match of these tours between the French and the Australians. And it is Australia who get the first turnover pretty much straight away as Hooper takes a run but gives it to Fofana. What an intercept from the centre. Here's a chance for France very early on. Machino going wide, and they're using their full width here as Fiku breaks away. But a good tackle coming across from White stops it in its tracks. Here's Machino on the back line to Michalak. This could be a start for France dreamed of, but he stopped just a metre short. France pile on in. Machino has another go, but he's stopped and he's driven backwards, and the Wallabies defence holds tight for now. Here's Domingo going away for Fofana. Oh, he hit a man outside him, couldn't find him. And sitting out there is Huget. Oh, what a chance blown there for France. Here's Choli. Now he gets it away from Mas, and that is the big prop and his first captain for the series. He gets the try for France, and they hit the lead with a brilliant try. Someone very deserved. The big loose-head prop, look at him go. It was a tight ruck here, but it was a great pass. And Mas, look at him in the tackle of Wycliffe Palu. A big truck collision between those two, but Nicolas Mas gets over, and the first try goes to France, and they look brilliant already, and they've got the Wallabies on the back foot. Such a young captain for France, but, well, to me that is a brilliant idea. Show commitment to the young player. Show just how much he means to the squad, and give him something to play for the future here as Michalak will line up the conversion. Way out on the right, it's a beautiful kick from Freddie Michalak. And that is 7-0. The French are leading 7. One try, one conversion, 7-0 to France. And what a start that is. Australia haven't had a chance to even get a foot in the door at the moment. Foley, I don't think he's touched the ball yet as he kicks off. And down it goes for Leroux, who finds Guirado and opens it up for Maestri, who goes storming through the middle. The big second rower, what a run from him. France are looking really up for this match here as they go to Leroux again. Nice pass, and as their ball hits, he's breaking away. He makes the chip over the top, gets taken out, and it's Foley at the back there, passing it to White. And they find Kurandrani. Oh, this is good work here from Australia. As Carter finds Hooper, and they're away and open now. As Adam Ashley Cooper goes to ground over halfway of the French side. White goes to Slipper, and he gets a couple of buddies helping him out there as they look to drive. Now they got a Kurandrani using the backs here. Wycliffe Palu over the top, great ball, and it's Tamua. He's breaking through the line. He's looking to link up brilliantly with Foley, and he'll score for Australia. What a pass from Tamua to Foley. That is match-winning stuff from the two number 10s. Playing with each other today, 10 and 12. There's Palu's pass over the top to Tamua. He's playing it inside centre, but boy, he's just another playmaking option. He got beautifully around Bonneval, the fullback, and then somehow got a miracle ball away to Bernard Foley. But France, they just about did the same thing down the other end of the field, and Foley only just had to run enough. If that little distance was a bit further, I think he would have got eaten up, but it looked like Huget was chasing him hard. But after 20 minutes, we may have a tight ball game here. Here's Foley, and he makes no mistake. A bit wobbly on it, but it slides through and it makes the scoreline 7-all between Australia and France. We have a test match on our hands. Didn't take much there for the Australians to fire back into it. And now it's Michalak who will be kicking us back underway. He's gone pretty deep and quite flat as well. Fofana! Oh, he lined him up from a long way away. That was Carter who got absolutely hammered. Now Hooper, they go out to the right side, and it's a big breakout here for Adam Ashley Cooper. He's away from them all. Eventually, Bonneval comes across, and he turns it over for France, or does he? Oh no, the support for Australia is coming. He couldn't get it off, and he was not releasing. Unbelievable riffing here as Kipu goes charging forward. France a bit more interested this time, and Maestri comes away with it for the French. Here's Fofana. Fofana just driving through Wesley Fofana. Great run from the inside centre. Now they run again. Machina away for Ficker. This is a good chance. It's Huget. He's been good already tonight. He puts up a big bomb. And Drago's giving a big chase as well. But Folau comes down with it. As you'd expect every time. Israel Folau perfectly placed under the high ball. He calls for a mark. And it's Foley who will tap and go, boots it downfield. Quick throw in, and it's given away. No French players are really interested in that, but Ficou's got it, and he goes charging up the middle for France. Australia are very quick in these rucks, and they're going to get this one back. Just how are they not committing France here? They're just not getting the possession out of these rucks as they go wide. And it's a good run there from, big hit on Simmons. And don't tell me it will be. And Guirado's going to the bin for 10 minutes. The hooker is off. And this is a good chance here for Foley if he's interested. And he will be too. Stephen Moore, he's a captain who wants to win. And he's told Foley to have a go at the sticks. Just 10 in from halfway. 5 in from touch. Hits it, but it's gone away. And it's far, far short. And Michalak gets it back, and he runs it out too. Here's Master try scorer. Here's a chance here. Again, it's the ball. He's going to break away. Oh, there's a good kick. Fofana screaming in. So's Ficou, who's going to win the race. Oh, Ficou gets there. That is brilliant from Ficou. The French side just can't commit though, and they lose the ball to Wycliffe Palu, and away they go. Look at Adam Ashley Cooper charging off one tackle. Simmons does the same.
Release.
France do something brilliant, and then they lose their control. Now they've got the ball back. Michalak. Oh, Michalak now he's away. What can he find? He chips ahead. He's past Folau, and he scores. Freddie Michalak scores for France. The second try. Well, they're down to 14 men as well. Simply sublime piece of skill from Freddie Michalak. Watch this and learn. All you players who want to play an expansive, a technical running number 10 game, this is what you do. What a brilliant chip. Little grubber pass Israel Folau. He's great under the high ball, but has that shown a weakness for the one along the ground? He was not interested in that. He was committed to the player, and it was easy in the end for Michalak. Made short work of that as he slid over the try line, ball in hand, and France regained the lead while they are down a man. And it's half time as well. Boy, what an action-packed first half we've had here. To convert his own try, Michalak, no mistake. And we'll head to the break, 14-7. France get the final say here, taking that try right on the stroke of half-time to put them out to a 7-point lead over Australia. And the stats at halftime sum up really what's gone on in their first half. 61% of possession has gone the way of France. It's been fairly even. France maybe getting the nudge in that last little period of dominating play from them. Territory 56-44, that's pretty much even Steven stuff right there. Line breaks, that goes to France, 5-3. Australia, though, have proved they're good enough to cut the line up. Adamashi Cooper's made a lot of breaks, and so have the centres of course, Kurandrani and Tumua have been quite good as well. The yellow card, well, that didn't help, but it seemed to just boost the French side. A little controversy there just gets them egging on, and they are a lot stronger when they have their tails up. A number of kicks, France seem to be doing a bit more kicking, 8 to them, only 4 to Australia, and it is the Australians doing more tackles. Finally, as a result of having less ball, it goes the right way, but it is France leading this one 14-7 over the Wallabies. They won't be wanting another loss here in their first test of a new series. Can the French keep the record alive for 2014? Stick around, stay tuned. The second half is coming right up. What does Foley have here? What do his men have behind him? He needs to take a bit more bigger charge of this match here, does Bernard Foley. He's got Tumua, who hasn't done much either with commanding the game as Hujay. Oh, that's a drop ball straight away. Fofana's picked it up and Fiku quickly disposes of it. The man is back from the bin. It's Maestri. Brilliant ball for Choli. Now can he look for someone? He finds his captain in mass. This is outstanding stuff from France. And Fofana will be away. Shut the gate. He is gone. What an outstanding start. That is outstanding. You say outstanding 3 times. That's how good that was from France. Words cannot describe that. Wesley Fofana picks up the try. This is unbelievable stuff. Mas did a brilliant job to feed that final ball to Fofana. But how good was that try? It was a drop ball off the kickoff. Take it back further than this because it just was started right from the kickoff. Drop ball picked up from Hujay. He went to Fiku, who just spread it wide. And from there, it was just magic fingers from the French. They get their 3rd try. And the complete performance there. Straight off the kickoff. Michalak, well, he'll be happy. He gets another shot at goal here. But France, that is as good as France gets. Something out of nothing. And you just cannot describe that with words. It's almost unthinkable how good that was. Foley's kicking off again. As we spoke about, he needs to get more involved in the match. France pulls something from the top drawer. He kicks off again to the left side. And it's a bit deeper, a bit higher. And Ouedraogo comes away with it. And he gives it straight away to Foley. Well, that's what we need from Foley. Ball, more ball. As White gets himself involved and more. Trying to charge through the middle now. Australia are looking to reply. They go through Slipper. Short passes here. Tumul goes wide. Now here we go. It's about 6-on-1. As Adamashi Cooper busts through and gives it away. Bernard Foley scores. And it's a try fest here between these two teams. Australia did it straight back there. Look how many players they had just stacked out here on the right. Nick White did a brilliant job going wide. And here's Adamashi Cooper. He stepped through. Inside he went. and he went straight over Le Borges, and that just did the job. After that, it was curtains. There was just no players left to defend. Here he is. Inside him, he was gone, and then through came Bonneval, but there's just too many numbers. Far too many numbers there for Australia, and Foley was the man lucky enough to be on that final pass. And here is Foley again. His conversion attempt is off the post. Hits the upright, goes out, and it is an unsuccessful conversion. Foley misses. It's 21-12. France leading Australia. Half an hour left in the match, and this has been an absolute ripper. One of the best from these two sides so far. We still have 30 minutes of brilliant action left to go as it's kicked off, and it's claimed from Michalak Cooper, and he just went straight up. Michalak turns over, and he tries to run it away, but gets caught up on from the Australian defence. Here comes Marchino out to Domingo. Good ball for Fofana. Here comes Tumua, gets a good hit on him, but he feeds it to Fiku, and look who it is! It's Wesley Fofana! It's another try! Oh, France are just playing freakishly well in the second half, especially that man, Wesley Fofana. He made the break, he offloaded, and then played support to finish the play. Here's the initial bust around Tumua. Fiku did brilliantly to draw the defence inside. He took the tackle of Folau, and then Fofana finished the job. But once again, you look out here for poor old Hujay on the right wing. No action for him, but it's all coming out his side. There he is, extra man in support, unrequired. And France, well, they're just playing out of their skin here. That last try was top shelf. That one there was just right up there with it. You have to do something special here to score tries like those, and the French side are full of special. Here's Michalak. He struck it all up right at the start. Look at that conversion from Freddie Michalak. 28-12. France are running away with this one. 57 gone. That only took a few minutes for the French. It has been an absolute monstrous try match, this one. Tries everywhere. As Foley goes long and it's knocked on, and Michalak picks it up. That looked like Cummins with the knock on there. Boy, we just haven't seen him tonight. Here's Fiku. Oh, Fiku's running away now. Gives it to Hujay. Finally something to do for the right winger. But he struck down. A good tackle. It was the last line of defence too. It had to be made. Here's Moore going short to Kepu. And he tries to charge his way through. France really have their tails up here. They are really strutting out there very well. Here's Marchino. Gives a nice hit to Hujay. Getting involved in the match, but he's thrown intercept ball. But it's stolen from Mertz. Oh, this is outstanding. How can you tackle this? Fofana away for Le Borges. Oh, and that pass is miles off the mark. And a shocking pass from Le Borges. Leaves it into touch, and we finally get a bit of a break here. Such an action-packed second 40 minutes here. Still have 15 to go. To the front go Australia, and it's taken down straight to Foley, who drives heavily into the defence. That's a big charging run from the fly half. Oh, and that is a massive shot on Foley as well. That was the captain, Nicolas Mas, with the huge high shot. What do you do here as captain, Moore? Well, he says go for touch because penalties aren't going to win us the match. Oh, how close was he to keeping that in? Remarkably close, I'll tell you that much. Australia get the line out feed though. Seems they couldn't save it. And Stephen Moore, oh, not straight. Giving it straight away to France, and Fofana charges into the defence. Boy, he's had an absolute cracker of a match. Marchino goes away to Michalak, intercept, and it's a try for Kurandrani. Oh, well, that is the opposite of what can happen for a team like France. Expansive play, they had the numbers wide, and really Kurandrani had no choice but to go for that. Here's Fofana's big charge after the turnover line-out. Really, was the not straight line-out advantage long enough? I'm not sure. But it was 1-on-1. It was a bit of a steal rob from Tevita Kurandrani. And the try is going to stand. Well, Machino, it was a good pass. The defence was very flat. But taken opportunity very well from that man, Cornf1akes. And Australia, well, they're keeping the pace up here. France do something spectacular. And then Australia just fight straight back. And with 8 minutes to go, this conversion could be very important, which it is. The difference is 9. And although they lost that line out, Australia, they still scored the try. So 28-19 the score is now. 8 minutes to go. Australia need to score before the time has ended. That will be their only hope in this match as Michalak kicks off again. France are keeping this lead inside the try as Leroux does brilliantly, offloading to Ouedraogo. And France once again struggling to keep hold of the ball, and they lose it. They've lost it. Foley goes out wide, and eventually Cooper. A great tackle there, taking him out from Choli, and he's taken it off as well. He has stolen the ball in the ruck, and he sets it up for France, who should be able to play this one out here. Fofana, great ball to Fiku. Oh, that is outstanding from Fiku. Here's Huget. He grabs ahead. Folau's got nothing. It's a goal again, and it's a try for Huget. France are playing out of their skin. They are pulling off the spectacular to beat this Australian side. He's been sitting on his wing all night, and he's really missed out on a lot of chances, but it made him look for work, and he has been very, very creative in the second half. He scores one. He could have got as many as 4, but how good has he been since he's looked for work? How good has Fiku been as well? Playing it outside centre, he has created all the chances any side would ever dream of. Fofana and Fiku, simply brilliant tonight. France will win it by quite a margin in the end. There may even be time for a restart. No, there won't be. Michalak will get the final say as the buzzer goes for full time. Michalak, wow, what a kick from Freddie. He is one of a kind, and so are France when they play like this with the confidence and freedom that we've seen from them tonight. They are near on unbeatable. Australia did all they could. They played well. Don't take it away from the Australians just yet, but France were just something straight out of that top shelf. They were unbeatable tonight, and there'll be very few sides that could match them if they play like that every single weekend. 5 tries they scored. It was 8 all up in the match. What a match that was. 35-19. 5 tries to 3. Let's go through the scores. For Australia, 19 points, 3 tries, 2 for Foley. Wow, didn't even realise he actually got 2 tries. Cornf1akes got the other, and Foley converted 2 of the 3. That was their 19 points, and on any other given day, that could have possibly been enough for the victory. Not tonight though, not with the mood that France was in. 5 tries they got, 1 for Captain Mas, 1 for Michalak, but then it was Fofana with a double, and Huget finished it off with 1 of his own, a special piece. But how good, you've got to mention Fiku here. He was just that good. He didn't score any points, but he pretty much set up most of those tries along with Fofana and Michalak. They were just outstanding tonight with France. Michalak was flawless, 5 from 5 from the boot, and that gave France 35. Oh, simply outstanding points, simply brilliant points. The full-time stats, 62% of possession for France, 52% of territory. Territory didn't matter. They were playing that well. They could have been in their own try line. Every single time they started a movement, they just about scored. That's how good France were tonight. 2 high tackles. Yeah, it put them off in the first half, and they didn't quite have their momentum going. But boy, what happened in that second half, I don't know. 15 kicks to 10, but it is line breaks 10-6. 16 line breaks, and we had 8 tries. That's a pretty good conversion rate, you have to say. France win over Australia, who have now lost 4 years of first matches of Test match series in a row. That is quite some record for the Wallabies, who will be looking maybe next year to put that one to bed. But today it's France, it's all France, and it is a clinical, destructive, beautiful France to watch. That's how good they were, and can they back that up next week for the second test? Well, you have to stick around, stay tuned and find out for that one. Of course, plenty more internationals to come from this window, and I'll be coming to you on here on Cornf1akes Crib, as per usual, as you'd expect. The biggest tournaments from around the world will be right here. So that is us for today. Thank you for watching. France the victors, 35-19, and I'll see you all next time for more June internationals, summer internationals coming very soon. Until then, take care.